That's
right.
See, there was none good but one. That is Yahweh.
That's right.
And who's speaking here? You have to acknowledge who's speaking at this point. Yahushua, it would be red letters.
That's right.
That means Yahushua is teaching this right now.
That's right.
That's right. So you can't, I just need to bring that. No, that's it. We talking about Yahushua and we following the example. We put in emphasis on the blueprint that Yahushua left. That we should follow. John 6. Actually, have you still got Psalms 190?
Yeah.
Put that up. 190 and 100.
Yeah. Psalm chapter 119, verse 100.
Yeah.
I understand more than the ancients.
That's why I went there.
Because I keep thy precepts.
That's good. Now that's King David. That is King David. King David is letting you know he understands more than the people that was before him.
That's right.
That's what he's letting you know, because he does something simple by keeping the Most High's precepts, which are his laws, statutes, and commandments.
You know what happened? Because he kept the commandment, the Most High put light on him. That's the difference between us and Christians. We're not perfect none of them, but because we realize the goal, when light is full on us, and on them the light is deep, so they can understand prophecies and the words. You see, and that's what, because one thing about David, he might have been a king and that, but he was very on point when he came to, serving Yahweh.
When it came to faith, I think he
came to faith, and that's what he spoke in the spirit a lot of the time. And even his son will perform it.
That's right.
Everything that his son had when he came to Christ, he saw his father manifesting it when he was growing up and as he became a man, young man. And
Out of all his many sons, because he had many sons, I think Solomon picked it up.
Oh, that's very big. You know what Solomon picked it up? You know, in the household, there's always one that wants to please the father.
That's right.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
That's
family?
right. That's right.
There's and you know who that end up being the best? Why? Because they follow the blueprint of the guy. And they become sometimes they increase, they become double than their father.
That's right.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Solomon. Take the case of Absalom. What was Absalom's story? And Niger.
That's right. He was being a tiger.
Typical, man. Oh yeah, typical, yeah. He was the one that became the first. To me, he was the first politician. Because he went to another place, and he used to say, no, you don't have to go back to Jerusalem when you come to judgment. My father sent me up as a judge. So he wanted to shine. Alright? And on top of that, he wanted to take the place. He even run his father out of the yard at some point, man. Honestly, we know why, because David didn't see him. So the most I use us. I'm putting this to
But it's the disrespect anyway.
Disrespect anyway, that doesn't go away.
And just to add to what you just said, actually highlighted what I was saying earlier in reference to Yahushua and magnifying his name. Because that's what I was alluding to. What Christianity does is replace or attempt to replace. Attempt to replace magnifying Yahushua with magnifying doctrine.
Right.
And that's the wrong way to go.
So you had Yahushua, which were very obedient to his father.
That's right.
You had Solomon, which is very obedient to his father.
That's
so
right.
that in the spirit now, you see that Yahushua was Solomon, well, yeah, that's a different thing. Right? You have to be obedient. That's the key, basically. That's why I say obedience is better than sacrifice.
That's right. Through the Spirit.
That's the main thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, read that again, man.
Psalms 119, verse 100. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts.
It says, I understand more than the ancient because I keep thy precepts. What does it say to get understanding? It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You need understanding. all day that do his commandments.
And on the other, on the, I wouldn't say deeper level, but from another angle, that's why you got younger brothers, you know, amongst the Negroes coming up and they're prophets. They have more understanding than the nation. You got an nation sitting there playing, I don't know what, playing at dominoes, drinking Guinness, having they don't have a clue right now. They can't wait for money to come to get a vaccine.
You go to the bookie shop.
No, I get the vaccine now, and then later go to the bookie shop.
Get the vaccine.
Maxine, sorry, Maxine. And later go to the bookie shop.
Why vaccine? Why vaccine?
Why not vaccine?
Eh?
Why not vaccine?
No, we say Maxine now, we're being technical, don't worry about that. We know what we're doing out here.
Huh?
We don't say Maxine. I said we know what we're doing out here.
You say that for a
We say
reason.
that for a reason. We say Maxine.
That's what I'm asking.
No, we never say we say that for a
Explanation.
reason. No, we...
Or sometimes if you say certain things, it goes on
And then they can't get the algorithm. And then
Oh, it's on, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry,
then what
sorry.
they do, they come down, they sometimes
Sorry.
take away your channel.
Sorry.
Words
See, I understand.
you gotta be wise.
Yeah.
And avoid that. That's what we say Maxine.
Yeah.
So I was saying that how some of us younger brothers, you know, in the faith, we have more understanding than the nation, man. Why? Because we decided to keep the law. We decided to rehearse the righteous act. They don't want to rehearse the righteous act. When they come with the law, they're like, well, that was the past. Every time you talk to old people,
No,
Yeah. But what you said again, what was hidden from the wise and foolish? You say what was hidden from the wise and foolish?
shall be revealed to babes.
And something, yeah.
that's right. That's right.
So that's
doing.
So that means righteousness is descending, you know? The world is opening up, you know? Spiritual is opening up. So people are receiving it.
It's not we're reading that the spirit is giving a measure. So when you're older, someone else, it's the most high that gives the spirit. That's right. So you can give a younger brother a certain measure of spirit that you have to give someone older, or vice versa.
Yeah, but the spirit itself is not a black, not white, not blue or pink, or male or female.
What is the spirit?
The spirit is the self, the real self. Consciousness. Call it consciousness. The spirit is the real self. It's scientists, they analyze the universe and they're only going to find 5%, you know? The quark and gluon. The quark, gluon are all things together, electric pulse, you know? But it's everything's an illusion. It's basically illusion. Only real thing is the spirit. Yeah? So that's where it's at.
Now, just check this out. I'm going to just show you according to the Bible.
Yeah.
Listen to this, yeah? This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 32. And it reads, "And we are his witnesses of these things, and so is also the Holy Ghost." And here we go to the point. "Whom God has given to them that obey him." So God's only given to the Spirit to them that obey him.
Yeah. Righteousness, righteousness. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. And it's through choice, you see. Through love. Love is not force, you see. God give us a choice to love him, follow his ways, or follow delusion, you know, material, which leads to
We have to follow the laws that
law of God,
the Most High God has set before us.
like the Bible, it's like a manual, okay? Say you go to IKEA, you buy a wardrobe, and they say put a screw here, Mr. IKEA said that.
Yeah.
You take it home and say, fuck Mr. IKEA, and put, the screw Mr. IKEA,
Go ahead.
and put the screw where you want. What do you will have the wardrobe?
It's not gonna work. This is why we have to follow God's manual. God's manual.
Yeah.
But the problem
I have
is,
perfection,
the problem is we've departed as a people from it.
Yeah.
But we come out here to speak the words and put it on YouTube to entice people back to
the reality,
the right
Yeah,
thing.
to the right.
That's what you say you go to IKEA and you get something. No, I know. I'm just showing you what you're saying, and you put it on. It's not gonna come together correct.
Yeah.
So there's a way, in which things have to be done, and that's what the Most High do.
Yeah.
He's bringing the prophet out there, and they can. Because what happens is that the people that are in those so-called churches, they didn't do the work. All right, you have to go to church to get the thing.
You have to go to that building.
But the Bible talks about wisdom. It says wisdom trieth in the street. All right, so it's in the street that the Most High will set up the churches, and then from there, people that were
Lost.
That lost.
but I want to say people that were like a pre predestined to get these truths will be found. Right? Because they were lost in Babylon, and now they're found through the scriptures. Right? And that's why we're here. So you, for example, it's not by chance that you came and you have a discourse with us. You came because the Most High programmed that day for you. But the Bible says clearly in Proverbs 20:24 that men going of the Lord, how can a man understand his own way? You probably didn't know that you were going to stand with us and talk. But it means something. It's not like in vain. It means that the Most High probably has something for you. Maybe you were part of the elect, you didn't know that, and you met a company of prophets, and then they're giving you the word.
Live by the Spirit,
Then it's up to you now. Because then you got to drown. You're like a drown. No, you're like a seed. If that fall on rocky ground, then you will go and you will forget about it. But if you fall on good ground, you will go, but you won't sleep. You want to buy a Bible. You want, I suggest you have a Bible, but you want to go deep into what I spoke about us being Hebrew Israelites, us being in captivity, and the Bible speaks about us, having to go through slavery because of our sin. But as a people, we're supposed to keep the law, like the brother was saying, and then the Most High will open your eyes. Before you know it, you start keeping the Sabbath. Before you know it, you stop eating the swine and all those unclean things, and you start to be now a man of the Lord. And then you spread it to people. That's what happened to us. Because one day we heard it.
James. Hear this now, my brother. James 1:23.
You there?
James 1:23. Because it's nice that you can listen to what we're saying. But
everyone search for the truth. I don't think some know about that, some don't. Everyone wants to know the truth, you see. What the truth is and understand.
And 23.
Life.
And it reads.
No, 22. Listen to this
James
now.
1, this is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
So you can stand up and listen to what we're saying, but you must also apply
what you hear.
Otherwise, just getting one ear, it doesn't profit you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, as well as hearing what's being said, try and apply what's being said.
But hearing is the most.
Well, that's the first part.
You have to hear it.
You have to hear it first.
They can spread it. Supposed to spread it. Give it. Apply it as well. But without being selfish, you have to give it as well. If you find something good, you have to share it.
No, you have to share it.
You can't keep it to yourself. Knowledge is not good unless you keep it, unless you spread it, is it? What good is knowledge? It's dead if you keep it.
You've got to understand, if you hear something and then just share it, now when you're quizzed on it, you won't understand it fully. But if you hear something and you're doing it, now when you're sharing it, you're not only sharing it verbally, people can see that you're living it also. So you'll be an inspiration because you're actually not only telling them this is the way they should walk, you're actually walking in that path also. So you're actually, they can see it within you. So you're a great example. So you'll be a good example of that when you're going to share it now. Because they see what you're doing, you're practicing what you preach. You're not just preaching and not doing it. You're actually doing what you preach. Shows you believe everything that you have been taught. You see?
Well, they said
4 and 13.
Listen to this.
Listen to this. I was talking to you about that earlier, but I want us to read it so you can understand what's taking precedence right now and how serious this thing is.
Mark 4, verse 13. And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? Verse 14. The sower soweth the word.
The sower soweth the word, so we are the sower.
Sow the word,
He's telling you about the word. He's sowing. Alright? Carry on.
15. And these are they by the wayside where the word is sown, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word.
Right, so when they are heard, Satan come immediately and taketh away the word. Meaning, by the time you leave, something will happen where you would lose interest. You wouldn't go and carry
But the word is powerful, though. The word, in the Bible said, the beginning was the word. And God was the word. And God is the word. But the word is spiritual. It's not material, you see. So from once you receive it, the seed, then everything is contained within God. Because everything is...
In the context, we understand what you're saying, but in the context that we're reading, the word that's being spoken in, that's being spoken about, is what we're telling you.
Yeah. Back of reality, beginning where God was the word. So everything is the word, is God, you know. Let me give you an analogy. When one was powerful, you know, like Moses and all that, they could have community with God, okay? And Abraham and all that.
Let's finish what we're saying, and then you let you talk.
Verse 15. And these are they by the
Remember,
wayside.
we said you must be doers of the word and not hearers only. So
Do of the word,
doers of the word is being doers of what's written.
I'm trying to get to the essence. Anyway.
So the word that we're giving you is what's written. That's the word that we're giving you. Not Christ. But we know that he's the word as well.
He's the word,
But that's not the word.
Everything's contained within the word.
So the word, when it says when the word is sown, it's the words that's coming from the book. That's what we're sowing.
But you can't separate the book, the Bible, from God.
No, but these are his words. These are his words.
And there's him as well.
Yeah, but this is the word that we're giving you. What actually come out of his mouth? That's what we're giving you. So this is what we're sowing. The words that the Most High spoke.
But these are spirits. These are spirits.
Yes.
These are material. These are
let's just finish
transcendental.
Let's just finish this.
We're not saying, we understand what you're saying. But my point is, when you hear the word in the street, right? What happens is that sometimes when you leave, you can forget about it because that's what I'm trying to.
You're not meant to hear it. If you're meant to hear it, then it registers.
No, but you will hear
that's the powerful of the holy name. That powerful of the word.
You will hear the word. You will hear the word, but the thing is, we've spoken to people that whilst they hear, it sounds sweet.
By the time
they take 2 steps, when they've gone now, they've forgotten everything that you spoke about.
You can't blame them because the material world, everyone is contaminated, see. Maybe 1,000, 100, long time.
But then the word weren't sown on good ground. So we're saying to you, what we're telling you, you have to be a doer, you have to apply it. Make it be sown on good ground. And the way you make it sown on good ground is by applying what is
keep on reading and calling upon the name, calling upon God. That's the only way. Till it becomes concentrated and it can't become spontaneous.
So the name
spontaneity, you have continuity.
That's the Father, Yahweh.
His name is Yahweh.
And the Son is Yahweh Shai.
Say Yahweh. Say Yahweh.
Yahweh.
That's the Father.
That's the Father. Say Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
That's right. That's the name of the Son.
But I was trying to get that. Trying to be ignorant. What I was trying to get at. When saying went to God, when people talk of the kingdom of God, he said to him, he went to him and asked him, what's Wall Street? Where is that? Where is that? And he said to him, in the beginning was I God, and through creation was I God, and through maintenance was I God, and amulation was I God. So everything is contained within God, you know?
Listen to this one here. Listen to this one, because if you don't listen, it won't happen to you.
What will happen is, like you hear this word, and as you walk round the corner, you might meet a friend, and they tell you about a dance last week. You forget what you just heard. That's the point.
For now people like you, because you're spiritual. But for now, one man, obviously it's going to happen.
It is to lose the word. If you don't stay attentive and hear what's coming out,
and meditate on it,
so you have to be attentive to the word, and do what it says, not just hear only.
I agree.
Let him read it. Listen to it, let him read it. It will be very good for you. Read it again from the top.
Mark 4 verse 13. And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? How then will ye know all parables? Verse 14. The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside.
Okay, these are there by the wayside. People, coming, listening in the street. Carry on.
Because you remember, this is a parable he's given. So this is a dark saying. Something so you can think on what this is what he's doing. He's trying to open your understanding so you think on these things.
Yeah.
That's what the parable is about.
Yeah. Indeed.
Verse 15. And these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately.
Satan coming immediately. That's why the Bible says that you might go in the block, you will see a friend, he will take the word away from you by saying something, implanting something in your mind that will take more precedence to the point where you forget about what you just heard, about the truth. Because, man, carry on that. I'll carry on.
When they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. Verse 16. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground.
Right, which are sown on stony ground. Meaning like, you know, like sometimes if you don't listen a lot, that can be a stony ground as well. Instead of listening to talking, but I remember we have 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Right.
So that means we need to do more of listening than talking. But when you talk, it takes away the depth of what you're receiving at the moment.
Yeah, well, mundane society built up on that, you know. People talk a lot unnecessary talking, you know. And listen to unnecessary thing, you know.
That's what you're doing right now. You were doing that. I know that you have something to say, but I'm saying that is so important to you that sometimes you have to recognize when to and listen.
Yeah.
And that's what I want you to do. Good.
Verse 16. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who, when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness.
Right. So they received it with gladness. You are receiving it with gladness, right? Because you're not being a rebel. You're not bucking up. We've seen some ignorant people.
Yeah,
You're not doing that.
most people are.
You're not doing that.
Yeah, but you're gonna find that because people's mind consciousness been stolen away by mundane things, you know, to get rich, exploit attitude, me and minds and all that. So you're gonna take more than just to register they have to have certain.
Carry on.
And that's the hear, keep on hearing the word anyway.
Mark 4 verse 17. Have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time.
So this is who you don't want to be. You don't want to be the one that hears the word, you hold it, but then you're not grounded.
That's right.
Yeah? Go on.
Verse 17. And have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterwards.
See like how the scripture just said and have no root in itself. Now a plant that has no root cannot flourish. That's what that's saying. So a root is grounded, you see?
Yeah.
So, right.
I think you're another that right.
So if you've got no root, what will happen is you'll wither at the slightest wind, you'll wither and die.
Any situation comes to you, and I say,
Fold.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's like a tree that.
Remember, it's a parable. So this is what
I understand.
Just breaking it down slowly.
Yeah.
Mark 4 verse 17. Have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the world's sake, immediately they are offended. Verse 18.
Now this is who you want to be.
What's that?
This one is.
hear it.
Mark 4 verse 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns.
No, you don't want to be.
No, you don't want to be this one.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. And these are sown among thorns, such as hear the word. Verse 19. And the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in.
So what it is that there's people that will hear the word, but they won't be able to let it grow in them because they have so many things they're worried about. The cares of the word, like you just said, the mundane system within.
Yeah.
It's like a stumbling block to them.
Yeah.
So it becomes stony ground where the sowing of the word doesn't grow.
Yeah, they're not hearing the word properly, you see. They're not hearing it, see. So when the more you hear it, the more you open up.
Mark 4 verse 19. And the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches